hoarding snacks.
What it do, snackers and snackettes? It's your boy Gage. Cinder's in the building with me.
What's
we
happening?
are joined by two awesome people. Shae the Red, Alex. You know, I feel like we need an Alex the something.
We
Can
do,
we do
yes.
Alex the CY.borg Valkyrie? Is that a thing?
Something.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's not
just
the
Alex
same.
the Cyborg.
Alex the CY.borg.
Alex the Cyborg.
know.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
I have
Shae the
so
Red
many
and
names.
Alex the CY.borg. Do you have too
Right.
many names? Are you in need of a name reduction?
Alex, Psy, this bitch.
All right.
Okay.
This
bitch.
All right.
Okay.
Common one.
I just-
That's common.
Is that okay? Since we went that far, I just need to know: is that a favorite or no?
For Alex, probably not, but for everybody who deals with Alex, yes.
Shae.
Oh,
Shae.
okay.
All right.
Got it.
All right. Fair enough. So we are here to talk with you two about Red Valkyrie.
Yes.
So I'm gonna let you pick who wants to tell us exactly what Red Valkyrie is. I don't need the elevator pitch. We got a little time. What is Red Valkyrie?
Sai, you want to take that because you're wordy?
I'm wordy.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
This bitch. Okay.
Hey, there it is. That's what I was waiting for.
It goes both ways, you know.
Okay.
Now I'm on the spot. So, basically, we're a YouTube channel. We promote comics and cosplay and crafty type stuff and video game content and just a hodgepodge of like geek culture and cool shit. And Shae makes
yeah?
things like that helmet.
Yes.
What is Shae showing off?
Mhm.
I'm just saying. All right. What we end up doing is we've got a couple different shows on Red Valkyrie. We're mainly supporting crowdfunding indie comics, and
Awesome.
for Red Valkyrie Presents, every single time I bring on a creator, I do a cosplay from their comic. Every time.
That's dope.
Okay.
That's
And,
really dope.
and we sometimes have 4 or 5 shows in a week. So
That's a lot of
I'm
work.
insane.
That's a lot of work.
But yeah, so we have that. I also don't repeat cosplays, so if we have the same person on, if it's a series, I change up the cosplay every time, which
Wow.
is intense sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that helmet. That was from a comic called Gunship Thunder Punch that I think ended last night.
Yes, I just wrapped.
Wow.
And that comic has 2 main characters. A chick, which Shae did the first time, and then she had to do the huge transforming
No, I
robot
had-
the second time because
because that's
Huh.
what was left.
Because
So
that's-
when we have
because
them
that's
on
the
for a
rules.
3rd time, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Like on average, how long does it take you to make one of those since you're doing them almost like every day?
It depends on, so like to do something like this, I am insane. I shot myself in the foot. I did it the day of. And I don't really know why. I didn't plan my week out well, and so I
she
ran
knew it
out
was
of
coming and did nothing. Let's be
I
real.
ran out of time.
Punishment.
Yeah, so that was about 5 hours. I worked 4 hours and 20-ish minutes before our first stream, and then I had to quickly change into a different cosplay altogether, do that stream,
Wow.
and then in the 2-hour buffer in between the end of that stream and the beginning of the next stream, I had to finish painting this one, and then get into the cosplay for that.
Wow.
Okay, so okay, let's talk about this. Is all of the content you do, is it always live? None of it's
Yes,
ever pre-recorded? It's
No,
always
so
live.
far everything is live. Everything we do is
Okay.
live. I even do, we have a show called Into the Forge that we just started where I show the steps of me building this, so people get all of the moments where I don't know how I'm going to pull it off,
Mhm.
and I'm cussing a lot because I messed up the eye holes and I have to start over and things like that.
Wow.
And the
So
chick's yelling at her, "No, do this, do this."
the whole chat is like, it doesn't look terrible, and I'm like, thanks guys, it's really helpful. I feel as alive. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
not panicked. It's
5
fine.
chats in a row are your eye holes are too wide as usual.
Yeah. What is the why is it always live? Have you considered doing like pre-recording stuff? Do you feel like that might take some of the pressure off, or do you just like the pressure?
I really like the pressure. I also really like having the live interaction with the chat. So the big thing that we do that the other channels don't do is we are exclusively one project per Red Valkyrie Presents. Other channels typically are bringing on 4 or 5 different people, giving them about 5 or 10 minutes to talk about their Indiegogo, and then that's it. And I'm like, there's so much in this though. Like, I want to know about the backstory. I want to know how much of this is done, when you're going to ship, what kind of perks you're doing. I want to give advice if I see something that's messed up on your campaign or something that maybe isn't very clear. I want to try to help you be more successful.
We want to talk about your inspirations, your motivations, how much you have done, who you're working with, how you chose them. So
well, and we've also really found that it's really hard to get behind a crowdfunding campaign when you don't know the people and they're like, hey, give me money for this book that I'm doing, without getting to know their personality. So we like to bring them on and kind of like, okay, let's chill and let's joke around. And Cy and I are constantly arguing back and forth and booting each other out of streams and stuff. And
of course,
once you kind of see, like, we always give them a warning ahead of time, but you always get to kind of see their personality come out and how they deal with it. We've had times where we booted both of us and it was just the person who goes, well, it's my channel now, so guess what we're gonna do? And I'm like,
whatever they want. Yeah. So
because we're both sitting backstage like, I wonder how he's gonna take it.
And just deals with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's dope. You know what I mean? And again, it's the kind of thing that does present to your audience who this person is and gives them a reason to support them. Yeah, I think that's dope. Do you all generally reach out to artists that, or to people that you've seen that they have some sort of a campaign running, or are people coming to you? Is it a mixture of both? Like, how's that happening?
It's a mixture of both, but in the past little bit, it's really changed. Like, in the very beginning, before we hit monetization, I was reaching out to everyone, and there was an 8-month period where Cy was gone. Cy had to go for medical treatment out of the country and couldn't stream. So for 8 months, it was just Shae, and I reached out and I booked my weeks insanely full. I was streaming, I want to say anywhere between 5 to 9 times a week, while still working my full-time job and still having my part-time job. So like, I don't know when I slept. I think I slept at some point. But since we hit monetization and we kind of like, we're a little bit better known, at least within our circles, a lot of people reach out to us.
That's awesome.
And it's really cool. The really hard thing is so many people reach out that we have to pick and choose who we bring on. And so then I have to like have that conversation with the other people and be like, I'm really sorry I can't put you on. Can you let me know when you're having your next campaign? I'm really sorry.
Does that ever put you in a position where you feel like maybe it would be worth it to do more than one at a time, or this is how I want to do it? I want to deal with one campaign and continue to do multiple shows with that campaign and not try to bring other people in. So
we've kind of dabbled in doing something a little different. So Red Valkyrie Presents will always be one campaign at a time for every Red Valkyrie Presents, because that's why a lot of people come and watch it. Like, they will see this person on 3 or 4 or 5 other streams, but they'll wait back until we get them, because they know their questions are going to get answered. We're going to deep dive into it. If we see problems, if we see red flags, we're going to tell them live. And we've had people who've usually very, very happy about it. We've had people that have gotten a little upset, but you know what? We try to stay genuine. We tell it like it is. We don't bring projects on that we don't think at least look good from the outset. And if we find out things that are wrong, I've cut one of our interviews short before, because the person who did it, I was like, oh, nope, this was a misstep. Like, you are not ready. You don't know what you're doing right now. I can't keep promoting this. And so we cut it without any more shilling, without me telling him to go check out. I was like, we're going to go have a conversation backstage. Everybody have a great night. And I just turned it off and was like, Wow. Okay, we got a lot of stuff we got to fix on this before I can put this back on my channel.
Wow. I mean, you know what though? Some people just need that. You know what I mean?
They do.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It sounds a little bit like Red Valkyrie consulting to me. Is
Kind
what it
of,
sounds
yeah,
like.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, oddly
can
enough,
we make another show that's that? Like, can we just do
something else that we're working on? So
Okay.
talking about doing pre-recorded, we want to try. The problem is Shae has so little time, so we've got to plan out our days a little bit better, and we wanted to do an entire thing that was like Red Valkyrie, like crowdfunding tips, and it's just going to be, here's what to do, what not to do in your campaigns. Here's the problems that we see. Here's things to consider. And I mean, we've done over 200
like
shows.
a TikTok.
Hey,
sounds
just
like
saying.
TikTok content.
Why does everything sound like a TikTok?
It just
what
it
Gage
does.
likes.
I don't, I do. I spend way too much time on TikTok. Here's what I want to know. Where did the idea for Red Valkyrie come from? Uh-oh.
This one. That one.
That one.
There we go.
Okay.
That bitch.
This one.
That
That
I always get turned around with my green screen. It's the dumbest thing ever because you think I'd be like, the ear that has the hair, like the hair behind the ear would be the one. Nah, that's not how my brain
It's
works.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not actually a mirror. It's not.
No,
it's a little different.
it's very confusing.
A little different. So Alex came up with the idea.
It was Alex. It was pretty much all Alex.
And was that the plan? I mean, like the name Red Valkyrie, that's one thing, but like what Red Valkyrie actually is and what you all do, was that the plan from the onset?
So generally, yes. I mean, we kind of discussed the specifics as I was trying to strong arm her into doing a show with me.
Okay.
Because I've met her on someone else's stream, and I'm like, nah, we got to do something together. We are friends now, and this is gonna happen.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months of badgering.
3 months of strong arming.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Finally wore you down.
Okay. And then and then went away for 8 months and left.
It's like, this is what we're doing. You handle it. I'll be over here.
Right.
And then comes back and is like, we're monetized? Oh, that's wonderful.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
I also have 30 more gray hairs than what I used to have.
Oh.
Yes, we're monetized.
Okay.
The red hides it well.
Thank you.
She just redid it.
I redid
okay.
for you guys.
Awesome.
In my defense,
thank you.
we got a lot of setup done before I left.
We did. Yeah, if
Okay.
it weren't for Sai, I wouldn't have been able to stream at all. So Sai handles all the back end, got everything set up for streaming, made everything nice and pretty. Thank goodness.
Easy.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
then while Sai was gone, we had talked about doing like a show for writers. So I created Writing Pros, and we started pulling in a panel of different writers to get in and talk about the process and stuff. And we're actually on hiatus right now, but about to bring it back with individual, like having a kind of a set panel, because we noticed the same people were the ones that kept showing up as far as like our writer friends. But I wanted to cycle through authors. So whether they write books, they write comics, they write screenplays, like whatever they write, but kind of have them be like a featured guest that we can delve into their work and, bring some of the questions and stuff from that. Because we literally covered almost everything I could think of with writing in a season and a half of Writing Pros.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Shae, don't forget our other. Don't forget our other show, Shae. The one that we keep getting copyright struck.
Oh, the Dirty Free For All. That was the other one I was going to tell you about. So we have a show that we call Dirty Free For All, where we give people 20 minutes to give their pitch on their pre-launch campaigns. So they'll have like a sign up on Indiegogo, Kickstarter, wherever. We've had people that literally are like, you sign up by emailing me, and we're like, okay,
whatever, bring your art.
They get 20 minutes to show their art, to talk about their content, to get rapid fire questions from the audience. And I am crazy when it comes to that 20-minute mark. I have cut people off mid-sentence and I'm like, all right, your 20 minutes are up. All right, thanks so much for coming by. And like kick them in the back and bring on the next person.
How are you getting strikes for that?
So the beginning of like our little intro is 8 seconds of Kesha's dirty free for all, and we keep getting copyright strike from that, and then they keep on not doing anything with it, so we keep getting it released, but they keep striking us, and then it holds for like a month and change.
Yeah.
So
when you appeal it. Yeah,
8 seconds.
8 seconds in the front, 4 seconds in the back, but they only strike it for the front. And it holds, once you appeal it, it holds the monetization for the video in escrow for 30 days. But her label never says yay or nay on it, so we end up winning. It's just annoying.
So I'm pretty sure it's a bot, and I'm looking at, we have a friend who has a character that is kind of like his like labels character thing, and I'm trying to get his character to do a little like 5-second spiel ahead of it, and so I can pop that in the beginning, and then it'll go into the normal, and hopefully
to try to keep it from getting the hit.
Yeah, because it immediately starts with Kesha. I think that's what does it. But yeah, it's been hilarious.
Okay, I get it. So do you when you all are whether you're being approached by someone or you're looking at campaigns, are you looking for specific types of content? Like, are you looking for specific types of indie comics? Are you leaning in one direction or the other? Or is it just kind of like a dirty free-for-all, like whatever you find that just piques your interest?
For the pre-launch campaign, it's pretty much anything. It's a way for us to get a quick look at stuff, and then it also helps me later on when I'm scheduling for Red Valkyrie Presents on who this looks like a good campaign, this seems like a really nice person, this is someone I'd like to bring on, as opposed to what we were doing before with Red Valkyrie Presents, which was completely cold, never meeting these people before, bringing them on stream, being like, ooh, this is a really rough stream, because
it can be.
I need you to talk.
Yeah. So we've had people on who are like super dry and boring and like so introverted that they barely speak. And it's like, we're not going to sell your book for you. That's kind of your job. We give you the platform and kind of we lead the horse to water, but we're not going to drown you. So
sure.
Some of them I do hold underwater for a good long time.
Until they stop kicking.
You know what, with that being said, let me ask you this. For somebody who's never seen Red Valkyrie before, what episode would you recommend them to watch first to kind of just showcase everything that it is?
We've done over 200 just of Red Valkyrie Presents. So
I'm trying to think of what we've had.
Not one of the early ones.
So we just recently did one with Fiendish, like for the book Fiendish, and so Rennie is like the sweetest person in the world. She is so energetic. She got through like all of her pitch, and we were only 16 minutes in, and I was like, we typically go for an hour, and I won't go for less than 30, so I'm gonna need you to breathe when you talk, and then talk about more things. And she
seriously, was like, I thought she was on cocaine, meth, and maple syrup at the same time.
That's a dangerous combination.
We love her. She is so much fun because she's just like, the second we were like, well, tell us more, she goes, oh, you want to know more? Oh, okay. And she's like, oh, I got this, and I got this, and I got this, and I got this. And she's like, you go to this website and check out this and look at all these maps. And I'm like, okay. Like, hold on. Say one of those things again slowly. Like, just one.
Run it down a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
No, but she was fantastic. So we've had a lot of really, really good campaigns on, especially recently. We've had a lot of really great people.
But the reason you should watch that and potentially back her book is because Shae made a little deal.
Oh gosh.
Really?
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Shae didn't make a deal. Shae got strong-armed into a deal, and then I finally said, you know what? I can't fight it, so I'm just gonna double down.
You were voluntold. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much, yes. Yeah.
I think you suggested it, then the chat came at you hard with it, and then you had no choice.
I did not suggest this. It was somebody said, oh, and then Shae when? And I was like, if you're all doing this, you better get her to, what did I say? She's almost at 20K. So I was like, get her to 25,000 and then fine.
Okay.
So it's a bikini challenge.
Okay. Okay.
The creator of this book is a young, attractive female, and of course we have Shae here. So yeah. Isn't 30 that we all three do a bikini challenge?
Yeah, 30 you're roped into it because you roped me into this shit. So guess
and,
what?
And where are they now?
They're at 19,675.
Well, we got to push this a little more.
When does the campaign close?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's in demand, and this goes until she goes to print, which is probably a couple months away.
Oh,
awesome!
I
think you're in trouble. I think you're in trouble.
All my friends need this book.
Got it.
I think you're in trouble.
Gonna share this out.
Yeah,
nice.
That was fiendish. Got it.
Yeah, fiendish.
Our estimated shipping is October, so
oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Wow. Okay.
It's summer.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Everybody go support Fiendish.
Yeah. Let's get that 30K.
Yeah. Apparently at 30K, we won't get just a drawing for Alex. We get the real deal. We get the real deal. So here's what I want to do. I want to make sure that everybody who is watching knows where they need to go. So redvalkyrie.net is the website. When you go, listen, why is there a battle between the two of you? Why is it that when you go to the website, why are we forced to choose between you? Is there an ongoing battle we should know about? Is there a bikini battle besides the one we just talked about?
I feel like there's something there.
Here? Yeah.
So if you ever watch our shows, we constantly bicker back and forth all the time. So there's a lot of who's gonna side with CY versus who's gonna side with Shae, and Shae normally wins because I'm on camera. So
is that what it is?
I don't know.
So here's what I can tell you. What we need to do is we need everybody to go there, but also we want everybody to go to your YouTube. So youtube.com/Red Valkyrie. So we can continue to support and get the monetization going there. So for everybody who is watching, please do that. Hit the website, hit the YouTube for sure. But then you can also see their wonderful tags so that you can follow them across Twitter. Do you guys fight on Twitter?
Nah.
Not as much.
Not bad on Twitter. Not bad on Twitter. Okay.
No, it's because Twitter's not live. So
it's just when the camera cuts on, then y'all just...
Yeah, when we're talking.
When you go live, then it's
you go live.
All right. Right. So feel free to follow both of them, man. Like you don't have to
No, you don't have to pick.
Follow both of them
follow
on Twitter. Yeah. Listen, I want to thank you both for joining us. I want to make sure.
There's one other thing I wanted to say.
What's that?
We forgot to mention the art auction.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Technically, when people are seeing this, it will be tomorrow. So that is what, June 19th?
It'll be on the 19th. The 19th of June, we're going to be streaming again like we did for the first Underground Art Auction, only hopefully better prepared and with a lot more time in between each stream, because 30 minutes is not enough.
Okay.
But we're looking at getting a whole bunch of different indie artists. They're going to be selling a whole lot of original artwork. We're going to be starting most likely at 8 a.m. so we can accommodate our UK friends, and we'll go probably well past midnight, streaming all throughout the day and doing a whole bunch of art.
Okay.
So
nice.
And your YouTube is a place to catch that, correct?
Yes, it is. Yep, it'll be there all day long on the 19th. So you can pop in and out. We'll try to make sure. Look at you with the face rig in the final hours. That's how it is.
That's all you get.
That's it. Okay. That's it. That's all we get.
It already started.
You can't put it in a bikini? Let's put it in a bikini.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
No, because if Cy's gonna rope me into being in a bikini, Cy's actual self will be in a bikini.
Yes.
I don't care how much, body paint I have to help do. It's happening.
There will be a lot
happening.
It is going down.
But we're not like body painting the bikini.
No.
Okay, I was
Oh
just
my
being
God,
real.
Shae, what the hell?
There'll be
I
a
was
real
just
bikini.
checking. It just sounded like you thought about that for a second, like
Body
Alex.
paint.
Don't you let them come near you with that paint, Alex. So, listen again, everybody who's tuning in and watching Virtual Comic Con, I greatly appreciate your time, Shae and Alex. It has been awesome to talk to you, catch up with you, Shae. Everybody, please go support Red Valkyrie and go support Fiendish.
Yeah.
Go support Fiendish.
we got a goal we're trying to meet here.
Oh, goodness.
There are important things happening.
Yes.
But also make sure you tune in tomorrow. Jump into the live stream for the auction. Please, you probably see some really awesome artwork, and maybe you'll want to purchase something. So please jump in and do that.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
With that, we're gonna wrap this up. Again, thank you again, both of you. We are out.
Thank you both
Toodles
so much.
and Luz, you're very welcome. It's our pleasure. What it do, snackers and snackettes? Did you like what you just saw? Would you like to help us grow? Here's what you can do. Shoot over to patreon.com/loading snacks. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform of choice. Appreciate you.